Today we're diving into a game-changing, low-impact cable machine workout that is going to set your legs on fire. Our focus? Those beautiful quads of yours. We're hitting the cable machine for a low-impact session that is all about time under tension. Let's go. First up, we have the lateral shuffle. This bad boy targets your outer quads and hip abductors. Here's how to do it. Strap into a harness connected to your cable machine and stand sideways or perpendicular to the machine. Drop down into a high squat and take 5 slow steps out, feeling that tension in your outer thigh. Then take 5 steps back in, keeping that control. We're going to do this a total of 8 times. So 5 steps out and 5 steps back is 1 round. Remember, it's all about being slow and steady. This move improves lateral stability and strengthens those often neglected muscles on the side of your legs. Next up, we're reversing it with the backward shuffle. This one is going to light up your quads like a Christmas tree, baby. Here's how to do it. Strap into a harness connected to your cable machine and face the machine. Drop down into a high squat and take 5 controlled steps backward, feeling that burn in your thighs. Then take 5 steps forward, maintaining that tension. We're going to do this a total of 8 times. So 5 steps back and 5 steps forward is 1 complete round, and we will do 1 complete round 8 times. This move is fantastic for building quad strength and improving your balance. Plus, it is a killer functional exercise for everyday movements. Next up, we are hitting the forward shuffle. Get ready to feel this in your hamstrings and calves. Here's how to do it. Strap into a harness connected to your cable machine and face away from the machine. You know what's coming next. Drop down into a high squat and take 5 slow steps forward, pushing against that resistance. This one is by far the hardest one for me. Following that, you're going to take 5 steps back, making sure you are keeping full control. Again, we're going to do this a total of 8 times. So 5 steps forward and 5 steps back is 1 complete round, and we will do 8 of those. This exercise is perfection for overall leg development and really helps with your acceleration power. After finishing your very last round, we're starting from the top and repeating everything for a second set. We're doing the lateral shuffle, the backward shuffle, and the forward shuffle. Remember, we're doing 8 rounds for each exercise, with each round being 5 steps out and 5 steps back to the starting position. When you do your lateral shuffle this time, make sure you switch sides so everything gets worked equally. Moving on, it's time to get into the weighted squats. This is where the quad magic really happens. Let's get into it. With your weight in place, stand with your feet shoulder width apart and lower into a full squat, or as low as you can comfortably go. Then push through your heels to stand back up and get to the starting position. Make sure you're contracting your glutes as you're rising back up to the top, and pause before moving into your next rep. We're doing 3 sets of these with 10 reps per set, and increasing the weight with each set if you are comfortable doing so. You'll notice squats are not my strong suit. Not right now anyway. I used to have a beautiful squat in my CrossFit days, and I will again. It's just going to take some time, practice, and patience. Last but not least, we're hitting those quads from a different angle with elevated hip thrust. I'm doing mine with a harness attached to my Oxfit's deck, but you can do yours with your body weight or with a barbell or dumbbell. Here's how to do it. Sit on the ground with your upper back against a sturdy bench or platform, knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Plant your feet firmly on the ground about shoulder width apart. Your knees should be bent at about 90 degrees. Engage your core and squeeze your glutes to lift your hips off the ground. Make sure you drive through your heels, not your toes, as you lift up. Raise your hips up until your body forms a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. At the top, your shins should be vertical and your knees should be at about 90 degrees. Hold the position briefly, focusing on squeezing those glutes. Then, lower your hips back down to the starting position. We're doing 3 sets with 10 reps per set and increasing the weight with each set if it feels comfortable. This move not only targets your quads, but also gives your glutes and hamstrings some extra love. It is a total lower body burner. As you can see, I was not feeling the harness hip thrust at all. My neck felt really uncomfortable, so I decided to switch things up and finish my last 2 sets with body weight elevated hip thrust. And I have to say, I enjoyed that so much more. I am a huge proponent of listening to your body, and this was the perfect example. The last thing I want to do is injure myself and have to take an extended break from working out to make sure that I recover properly because I tried to power through when things just didn't feel right. Listen, ain't nobody got time for that. And there you have it, my friend, a quad-crushing, low-impact workout that'll leave you feeling the burn. Remember, the key here is slow, controlled movements. Really focus on that mind-muscle connection, and don't be afraid to adjust the weight to maintain proper form. Make sure you comment down below and let me know how your legs feel after this one. If you're anything like me, you feel like proper jello right now. If you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you did, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up, you subscribe, and you click that notification bell because all of that really supports my channel and it means the world to me. I will see you next time.